These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Samson article quote, Albzani failure to elect the Speaker of Parliament does not disrupt the work of the House of Representatives. Right, Caparoni says the Central Bank of Iraq has already talked about ending the currency auctions by the end of this year. A float is the replacement for such an event. Moving on to Mountain Goat says, so in today's news, and this is from yesterday, the 21st, we read multiple articles coming out from the CBI and the Iraqi news telling us about yet more wow news. Much of this news is confirming what my CBI contact told me recently, so trust my level of contact increases too. So my level of trust gosh, guys, sorry, I have been sick for about a week, so I'm doing my best here. Mountain Goat said, so my trust level of my contact increases too. In today's news, the CBI is telling us they are moving into the second phase of banking reforms. Wow, 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 folks, this RV train is moving along rapidly now. It is right in our faces now what they're doing. No more guessing or hoping. The reinstatement is now wide open. The reinstatement is coming, folks. It is now exploding. All right, Frank 26 says the moment they release the new exchange rate and the new lower notes, the float automatically starts on the Forex. That's the float that's going to take it to the real effective exchange rate. Mark Z via PDK question, what do you think the new rate for Iraq will be? Mark Z says, I could be wrong, but I think the rate will start at about $3.90 or so, but we are totally guessing. Militiaman says the executive order 13303 was signed by the United States President. I take it as a positive. What does that mean? It means to me that there's some protections for Iraq and also protects the interests of the United States of America. I'm really excited to know that they have signed it a couple days early. All right, Claire article quote, notice on the continuation of the national emergency with respect to stabilization of Iraq, quote, the obstacles to the orderly reconstruction of Iraq, the restoration and maintenance of peace and security in the country, and the development of political, administrative, and economic institutions in Iraq continue to pose an unusual and extraordinary threat to the national security and foreign policy of the United States. I am continuing for 1 year the national emergency with respect to the stabilization of Iraq declared in Executive Order 13303. Lastly, Mark Z via PDK says, I've been in touch with a number of contractors. Projects that were mothballed and stalled now suddenly have funding in place. 2 contractors in Iraq believe they will see their rate, about $3.90, this week for their projects. I find this very interesting. Where is the money coming from to start these massive projects? Their whole budget is about $162 billion, but one contractor was told they were getting ready to start a $150 billion project, which means there is a lot more money moving than what we are seeing right now.